guys, I've got something a little bit different for you today. I'm in Hertfordshire for a change, instead of like Essex and Suffolk as usual, and I'm basically just sort of scouting out sort of a little place at the ruins of this church, which is called Cold Christmas. I'll explain that, the name, the reason behind the name a little bit more later on, but I'm also met up with a subscriber as well, and it's, oh, bring you into the camera, it's Owen from Albion Camping.
Hello guys.
So yeah, check his channel out if you get a chance. He does some cool stuff, some good gear reviews and whatnot. So yeah, and I managed to basically encourage him to trust me that I'm not some nut job, and yeah, it's cool. Not yet anyway, but no, it's all good, it's all good. So yeah, we're basically, we've come out to, it's just off the A10 and near the village of Thundridge. It's near Ware, and yeah, I sort of found this place, what was it, online. My mate Jake, that you've probably seen me walking with before, he was like, I really want to go here, mate, it'd be absolutely brilliant. It's apparently haunted as well, so if you look up Cold Christmas Church on YouTube, you'll find a ton of videos of like people doing what's it, EVP and sort of like sort of poltergeist, ghost hunting sort of stuff. And yeah, basically all that remains is the church tower and the graveyard as well. So this is the church tower, and it's, I believe it's 15th century in origin. Unfortunately we can't get any signal on our phones to find out any information for you. I probably really should have got some stuff written down before I come out, so apologies for that. Yeah, I think it's 15th century in origin, the tower, but the actual church itself would have been along here, jutting out into the graveyard. That would have been like 11th century, so 1000s. Unfortunately, you can't go in the tower now. They've boarded it all up. I think the last time you could sort of sneak in through a hole in the wall was about 2009. Reason being, because it's abandoned, it's ruined. Of course, it's like you've got sort of the danger of like falling masonry, and because it's haunted as well, a lot of you get a lot of like satanic rituals, and nutters turn up here and stuff to you know, to sort of do ghost hunting and hold like seances and crazy stuff like that. But yeah, I'm considering for Halloween, which is not far away, doing a wild camp over there in the woods there. Sort of I've had a little, me and Owen have had a little wander over there and sort of had a look at some potential spots, so got some photos and stuff there, and yeah, we've had a little bit of lunch as well and stuff, so I'll show you the photos from that as well. So yeah, the church was actually built, as I say, in the 1000s. I can't remember the guy's name that sort of owned a big house around here and sort of a lot of land. There's a massive moat around, sort of around the field over there, and yeah, he built the house. He built the church for his family for private worship. Now this church is built on a north-south alignment, rather than the usual east-west, and apparently the north-south alignment is sort of regarded as like a sign of the devil, and of course that's why they, I think one of the reasons why they demolished most of the church in, I believe, the 1800s. Once again, apologies, I can't remember the exact year, but yeah, and they used a lot of the masonry and sort of brickwork and stuff to build the church, the new church of Thundridge, which is somewhere over that way, I think, back in the village. It's quite isolated round here. There's like the odd farm here and there, but this is more or less kind of in the middle of nowhere, really, just off of the footpath. So you have to sort of park up and then you have to walk down to it. And so yeah, so it was built for, say, private use by his family, demolished in the 1800s. Yeah, it's built on a north-south alignment, so it's associated with the devil. Apparently when you could get inside the tower, there's sort of like a big opening, and then like a little, kind of like a little, what do you call it, sort of passageway you have to crawl under, and it leads up to a spiral staircase made of stone. And apparently once you start climbing up those, something growls at you. A lot of people say the devil is inside, or a demon is inside, and sort of scares people off. If you sort of look on YouTube and look at a lot of other people's videos, there's stuff where they've actually gone inside and had a look around. I'll just walk you around to the back. Apologies for the wind, I don't know if the micro muff's going to really cut it with this. And yeah, you've got the door around the back here. This is where people used to get in. A lot of people have filmed around the back here before, but yeah, they've since boarded it all up. There was one video of a guy where he knocked, and apparently he heard someone knock him back. But I think that's a load of rubbish. We don't believe in all that shit, do we? Really? No. Nah. To knock just then. Yeah, just go round the back. But yeah, you can sort of see where people have sort of tried to dig in sort of the size of the thing and that. It's a shame, really, because it ruins it for sort of other people that aren't going to like vandalise and yeah, like sacrifice goats and stuff, or just have like these weird satanic rituals. A lot of graffiti as well on the church, where people have been over the years. I think we saw some, well, I saw one as early as like 1994 or 95, but there's probably even older ones than that.
1881.
Really? Well, graffiti 1881, where? Let's have a look at this.
Nice upside down cross. It's just there.
There we go, there's 1881 graffiti, and yeah, an upside down cross. Brilliant. Excellent. So yeah, as I say, there's a lot of sort of witchcraft and hauntings and stuff like that. Now, maybe the question you're all asking is, why is it called Cold Christmas? Well, that's the nickname this church and this area has been given. Like the little hamlet of Cold Christmas is literally just down the road. Yeah, basically it got that name because apparently during one particularly cold winter around Christmas time, all the children of the village succumbed to the cold weather, and the majority of the graves in the graveyard here are those of like children, of young kids, which is particularly creepy. And then the villagers renamed the church and the area Cold Christmas. And yeah, when we were driving here, I don't know if you felt that way, but like as we approached the sign saying Cold Christmas, I found that particularly creepy. It was really, really weird. Like, and it's kind of a bit morbid that they decided to call it that. Really, it's almost, I wouldn't say disrespectful, but like just it's a bit weird. And yeah, some of the videos you'll see on YouTube, there's like people talking to the gravestones, trying to get them to talk back and stuff and things like that. We're not going to do anything like that, really. We've had a look at some of them. Unfortunately, a lot of the headstones are like broken, where vandals have, you know, snapped bits off of them, or they've just been left to decay, really. Like nature has kind of really taken over with this church. You've got all the ivy growing up the side of it and stuff. I mean, it looks really nice, it's really pretty during the day. A lot of the videos you see on there, at night, and yeah, they look pretty scary and stuff, but everything's scarier at night really. And yeah, so we'll just show you some of these gravestones over here. Right, I'll just walk around this one. It's sort of the layout is quite unclear, so you don't want to accidentally step on someone's grave. And yeah, there's a few here belonging to the Gutteridge family. So you've got, I don't know if you'll see it in this light, Thomas Gutteridge, you've got Mary Gutteridge, daughter of Thomas and Sarah Gutteridge. Then, I think if I can get around this bit, apologies. This other family's called Chapman, so they're buried with them as well. I think I might have accidentally just trodden on someone, sorry, it's a Chapman, Sarah Chapman. We've got, I don't know if that says, is it James Chapman or, oh no, it's Gutteridge, sorry, I don't know what the first name is. Some of these are really worn now, but a lot of them are dating to like the 1790s, 1802's there. Oh, that's James Gutteridge. I think it says the 6th day of March 1791, aged 71 years. So yeah, some of them are older people, but yeah, apparently quite a few of them are children as well. I think there's quite a few more over there as well that are children as well, but some of them are so hard to read with like the moss and stuff, it's just stained onto the gravestones. So Owen's picked out these little heart-shaped graves here, and they could be children's graves. So there's these 3 here. I don't know, can we read it? I thought they might be like the sort of the foot ones. So that's aged 68 years. But then these ones here, I don't know if we can read the. There's too much moss on them really, but they are much smaller graves, isn't they? They're shorter, so yeah, they could be child graves there. I don't know what these ones are over here, if these are smaller ones. They said they're predominantly children graves in the graveyard here, but I've not seen too many of them. These could be as well, these smaller ones in the front, so they've got like the slabs on the front like those on the floor. And yeah, a lot of them unfortunately are all broken. We've got 70 years old Henry Smith. Oh, I don't know what that says, something aged, I think it's 18 years, I'm not sure, it's really faint there. And that's someone else as well. Is that John Smith? Or it could be Joan, or I don't know really. They're so hard to read. I think there's like 3 people in that one. Yeah, because there's 3 different Smiths along it. Then we've got this one over here. This looks a bit easier to read. I think that's 11 years. Yeah, I think this one's 11 years old. John Smith, is that Mardell? 1851. The 15th of December 1851. So yeah, that's definitely one of your cold Christmas deaths, definitely, yeah. That's particularly creepy. So yeah, I'd say I think it was around sort of sometime in the 1800s that yeah, there was apparently a load of deaths around winter of like the children, yeah, which adds to like the creepiness of the place. Other ghosts, apparently there's like a pair of white horses that have been seen sort of moving through the graveyard, and then in 1978 over by this archway where like the nave and the chancel would have extended out, there was a woman walking towards the tower, and she said she saw like a ghost army appear out of the tower walk through her and then disappear over there. So I don't know, like what an army's doing coming out of the tower, we don't really know, but you know, you hear a lot of stories about stuff, so I suppose you take it with a pinch of salt really, but like what we were saying was like, it doesn't matter if it's true or not really, like the fact that, you know, that there's these stories of mythology, it just makes a place more interesting and stuff, and whether you believe it or not, it's, you know, it's still fascinating, it's still a part of history, so yeah, I'm not too fussed really, but it's you know, it's entertaining nonetheless. Also as well, apparently, according to like local legends, the church was built on the site of a former mausoleum and like a mass grave, so we're not sure if maybe this is a section of it or it's sort of a bit over here as well. We're not too sure really, but yeah, so there would have been like burials here already, so if anyone knows, I mean, get in the comments and, you know, let us know and stuff, shed some light on the place. But yeah, no, it's a fascinating little place, and yeah, we'll definitely be coming back here, so we're probably going to go for like some kind of stealth wild camp maybe over there in the forests. There's like a footpath going through there, so we've found a couple of secluded little spots and stuff, you know, maybe use a bit of camo netting and bivvy bags and we should be alright. Apparently though, around like Halloween sort of night and stuff, the police, I heard the police do actually turn up and they sort of, they check on the place because of like all the Satanists and stuff turning up and the vandals lighting fires and stuff, so I don't know really, like it's, you can't drive down here, they'd have to walk, they'd have to get down here, so whether they could be bothered I don't know, but I say if we're hidden over there I think we should be alright, but yeah, so it's just, you know, just don't draw attention to yourself, don't be a dick basically, and should be alright. But yeah, so I'm planning on doing that for Halloween really, I think that would be really cool, and hopefully Jake's going to be joining me as well, seeing as he was the one that actually mentioned this place to me. I'd never heard of it before, and yeah, we're gonna see how things go really. But yeah, so the point of today really was just to really go and have a look at the place. Like I was really looking forward to going here, so I just thought, oh, I'm just gonna go down here, you know, see if Harry wants to tag along, and yeah, we check it out really, and sort of I'll probably tell you more of the history about it the next time we're here, but and you know, we're camping and stuff, and I've actually got my research done, but yeah, we just wanted to sort of scout it out for a couple of places, you know, to camp and just have a look really. So yeah, I think that's about it really. Don't know if I've forgotten anything else to tell you about really. As I say, we can't get in there unfortunately, but yeah, someone said that like someone had dug a new entrance hole into there and you could get back in here, but that's obviously rubbish because they've boarded it back up again. So yeah, so yeah, we're going to head back to the cars now and then probably go to the pub, why not, for a cheeky lunchtime pint, no doubt. I've got to be in work again later on, which is not good, but thought we'd fit something in anyway. This is only like a 40-minute drive from me, and I never knew it was here, so it's amazing what you find on your doorstep. So yeah, we're going to head off now to the pub. As Owen just mentioned, I haven't said that catchphrase, so I'm not going to say it anyway. No, I shouldn't. No, because we're not actually walking anywhere. But yeah, it's something to do about rambling and walking, something like that. I don't know, but it's getting a bit old anyway. But yeah, no, we're not doing a walk today. We was gonna, but then I couldn't find the actual route directions for it. So we're going to head back along this little footpath, which I think is called Old Church Lane, and yeah, head to the pub. Alright, we've got our drinks. We're at the Feathers Inn in Thundridge, which is the present village just up the road from Cold Christmas Lane. And yeah, have a little cheeky lunchtime drink, and then we're gonna leave it at that. So yeah, cheers for watching. I hope you've enjoyed this one. Sorry there's no walking involved, just sort of a little scouting out, looking at the place. Hopefully you found the church interesting. Let us know if you know any more info about it, or if you've been there before. Next time you see this place, we're going to be wild camping it, hopefully. Fingers crossed, for Halloween. So yeah, cheers for watching. Cheers Owen for joining us as well.
Thanks for the invite.
Check out Albion Camping as well. Okay, I'm going to put a link, if that's alright, in the comments down below of this video. I'll try anyway. Technology's not my thing, but I'll give it a go anyway. Should work. Yeah, so check his channel out. Anyway, cheers guys, you'll see us in the next one. See you later.